The next one says, in a survey of 150 senior executives, so we have our N there, or that's actually not our N. We've got 150 senior executives. Here's our first probability that matters. 47% said that the most common job interview mistake is to have little or no knowledge of the company. So success is, in these, having little or no knowledge of the company. So that's our 47. That's our P, our probability of success, having little or no knowledge. Okay. Continuing along, if we keep on reading, if 6 of those surveyed are randomly selected, so that's what we're looking at. We're studying a group of 6. There's our N. So our N is 6. Now, continuing, it says, find the probability that 3 of them. So from the group of 6 we took, we want to specifically look at only 3 of them having little or no knowledge. That would be our success. Not less than 3, not more than 3, but exactly 3. So we're finding the probability of 3 having little or no knowledge. So this would still be one of our binom PDFs. Our first number, our group that we're looking at here, is actually a group of 6. They told us our probability of somebody having little or no knowledge, that would be success, is 0.47. And in this one, they specifically want to know, what if we want 3? Only 3 having little or no knowledge out of the 6. And so we're just going to put a 3 at the end. And so we do our binom PDF just like this, and we'd plug it into our calculator. And let's see what we... Notice what our calculator tells us we get. We get a 0.3091. And that's our probability for this binomial distribution. Continuing along, let's see what happens. We've got another problem. We've got assume that when adults with smartphones are randomly selected, 46% use them in meetings or classes. So there's our percentage, or 46%, which will turn into a decimal as 0.46, and this is using phones and meetings or classroom. Okay, if 12 adult smartphone users are randomly selected, find the probability that fewer than 5 of them use their smartphone. So fewer than 5, and this is out of 12 adults. So fewer than 5 is what we're looking for. So the probability that fewer than 5 use their smartphone. Fewer than 5 would mean less than 5, which means everything below 5, which would mean 4, 3, 2, 1, or none use their smartphone out of this 12. So that means I'm going to be finding these 5 probabilities, these 5 binom PDFs, and adding them all up. There's no quick way to do this. So I do the binom PDF. And again, we always start with our total first, which in this one is there were 12 adults. And our probability of choosing someone who uses them is 0.46. Uses their smartphones in meetings, and we want to know what's our probability of exactly, we'll add up all these, starting out with 0. None of them using their smartphone. And then we'll add up the next one, which is binom PDF. And again, we'll start out with our total, which is 12. Our probability, which is 0.46. And for this next one, we want to include now what's the probability of exactly 1 person using their phone for those things out of the 12. And next one, find the probability for 2 people using their phone out of the 12. So let's see. So we've got our 12 first as our total. Our probability of selecting somebody who uses it is 0.46. And now we're talking about 2 people. Keep on going. One more binom PDF. And again, it's going to start off the exact same way. We're looking at 12. Out of the 12, the chances of them using their phone is 0.46. And now we're looking for exactly 3 of them using their phone. Last one, binom PDF. Let's see, again, we'd start out with our 12, our 0.46. And last thing that we'd look at is exactly 4 of them using their phone. We'd find all these values using our calculator and we'd add them all up. So if we plug in all this to our calculator and have it add up all 4 of those for us, or actually all 5 of those, we have the 0, the 1, let's say we have the probability or the binom PDF for 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and we have it add up everything for us. Notice our final probability, once it's all added up, is 0.2802. And that's our chances of fewer than 5 using their phone for this type of thing.